The year was 1902. Coal was king in Coal Creek, today called Lake City. It was spring. Men and boys arrived for work in the mines that morning along tracks that ran through here. The brush is overgrown where the mouth of the mine used to be. The miners entered the mountain through here that morning. 184 of them. The Fraterville Mine would take them all. The miners are celebrating on their day off. One of them is getting married today. Back at the mine, a quiet stillness has descended. The ventilation fan that draws air through the mine has stopped. In the stillness, gas slowly begins to build. The large ventilation fan is finally restarted. It will begin to draw air within the hour. The miners head for work down the main shaft of the mine, their oil lamps burning.
Bad air was a mixture of the gases, methane and so forth. And bad air was just one of those things that they wanted to avoid. And if they didn't have a good ventilation system, the men didn't want to work there.
Outside on the surface, a low rumbling is felt more than heard. Inside, a huge ball of flame and rock and men rips through the mine.
Anything happened, a fire or anything around the mines or anything, they blowed that whistle. And you know, when that whistle blowed, there was something wrong.
The people immediately went to the mouth of the mines, mostly to the Thistle mines, to await the evacuation of the killed or wounded. All the other mines closed later in the day as the word got out, and all the men went there to help.
Rescue was a task too great for the technology of the times. The men that were not killed by the explosion were trapped behind tons of rock.
They were trapped pretty far back in the mine.
For the men trapped in the mine, the explosion had consumed most of their oxygen and left in its wake deadly gases. Some of the men managed to seal themselves off from the bad air, to wait and hope. Some spent their final hours on Earth writing letters to their families.
Raise the children the best you can. Oh, how I wish to be with you. Goodbye, all of you. Goodbye. Bury me and Elbert in the same grave by little Eddie. It's 25 minutes after 2. There's a few of us alive yet. Oh, God, for one more breath. Ellen, remember me as long as you live. Goodbye, darling.
They used all the air up, but they lived a long time knowing that they wasn't going to get out.
He wasn't old enough to work in the mines. He was just a little boy almost.
Lassie Flincham's brother, Charlie, was trapped in the mine that day.
Wanted to work and make some money. He saved his money and bought him a suit of clothes. So they put that new suit on him. First suit he ever had, I guess. Took all the men, there wasn't nobody there.
We never knew that Memorial Day was on the 30th of May. We always thought it was the 19th.
I still go to the cemetery on the 19th of May.
It is called the Circle, located at Leach Cemetery in Lake City. Common ground for men with a common destiny. Each stone with the same date, May 19th, 1902.